you for tuning into another episode of WGC Fits. Today, we are going to be looking at the new Callaway CB 23 wedge. Now, this is a cavity-backed wedge, so something that's going to be kind of more geared towards kind of players that are playing bigger cavity-back irons, right? Something that's just going to offer a lot of forgiveness across the whole face. That's kind of the whole idea here. So to talk a little bit about some of the things that you're going to kind of get into with this before we talk about your kind of opinions on it there, Mr. Ian. So with the technology that Callaway is referring to as Face Blast, which is locking in essentially spin across the face when we're hitting our short game shots. It's got microsphere technology, something that Callaway's been doing quite a bit to kind of help enhance feel. So it is a very good feeling kind of wedge, which is something that cavity back wedge hasn't always been able to say. And then lastly, it's got that big cavity back on there, which is really helping with forgiveness and MOI across the face. So go ahead and hit a couple. And I know this is really different from what you play, but we're noticing some interesting things when you were hitting it a couple times. So go ahead and hit a couple and then give us some feedback here, Mr. Ian.
Anyways, it has full grooves, which I don't mind. And from what I've noticed, it feels pretty soft.
Yeah, that's that microsphere stuff, you know? Like, Callaway has been doing that for a long time.
Yeah.
And if you've ever hit, I don't know how much you've hit. As a fitter, I kind of hit a lot of stuff, right? If you've ever hit, especially going back to like some of the old school kind of game improvement irons for Callaway the past couple of years, so like Rogue and Maverick and all that,
Paradigm,
they all feel pretty nice actually.
Yeah.
It's because of that microsphere technology.
Now the shaft is a little too soft, but for me.
Mm-hmm.
But for everybody else, it should be okay, right?
Again, the True Temper Elevate is meant to set up well with the type of shaft that, you know, honestly comes stock in a lot of the Callaway game improvement line right now, yeah. You know?
Oh yeah, I noticed it has a lot of spin too.
It is spinning quite a bit, right? The launch and the spin on this, I'm actually pretty impressed with. That one you got a little bit higher.
Yeah.
But I also think you kind of...
Well, I tried to play it higher.
Yeah, you try to flip it a little bit at the bottom. Like, you get this thing just going, get that nice kind of low one. We're seeing this spin upwards of like 9,000 at times.
Like I can hear it clip on the grass.
Yeah.
Of course, that one didn't measure anything, so.
No. It's because I put you on the spot, of course.
Perfect.
Not too bad, Mr. Ian.
Yeah, I like this one.
What do we think here?
Oh, you think this is great?
You like this?
I actually like it. It's not bad.
No.
It just looks chunky.
Kind of like what I was saying, right? If we blindfolded you and told you to hit this next to some other wedges that maybe are a little smaller, on center strikes, I bet you'd be challenged to find the difference.
Only in shaft, but if you have the same shaft, I probably couldn't. But
which is good, because that is something where I think that this category definitely needed, right?
Oh yeah. There's not many.
These cavity back wedges don't feel the greatest normally.
Normal.
You know, this one does.
Yeah.
For the first time in the kind of cavity back game improvement wedge category, I think that they have come up with something across all brands, not just Callaway, but someone has finally come up with something that I think we can both get on board with from a feel perspective.
Yeah, and it's not like every wedge that I play is best for everybody.
No.
That's kind of the
What's
only
best for
wedges
you.
That's been available.
I mean, you always make fun of me for my stuff. It's what's best for me.
Yeah.
You know?
What other loss do these come in?
The full face wedge is going to be 54 to 60. The traditional kind of groove pattern, if you will, is going to be on the 48 to 52.
I think it goes to 48. Yeah.
Yeah, 48 to 52.
And there's only one sole grind per.
It's just the sole that they have, right? They call it a full sole. It's got a little bit of, I don't even know if I'd call it camber, but it's got a little bit of, it's just got a lot of help on the bottom, basically.
I mean, this is the 54, and it's nice. It's a little more solid feeling than the 60.
And you're not feeling it with all that kind of sole on the bottom of there. You're not feeling it get caught or stuck in the grass, right?
Oh, no. Mm-hmm. It's almost like bouncing off of it.
Just get in, get out.
Yeah, and hit great wedge. Still good spin on that.
Yeah.
Well, that
No,
one
man. These spin good. Like, I have no complaints after seeing what this is spinning like.
Let me hit one more better one, just for you. Because that wasn't a good one. In the hole? Or hit the bird?
It's in the hole?
No, I almost hit the bird.
Question mark?
Yeah.
Yep.
Look at that spin rate.
That's crazy.
That's a great spin.
That's crazy. That's really
And
good.
I'm not losing control over it, too, even with this shaft.
Because you're nice and low.
Uh-huh.
Controlling.
I like it.
There we go. What do you think, Mr. Ian?
Approved.
Home run? Ian approved.
Ian
Captain
approved.
Ball Speed approved.
Captain Ball Speed approved.
Windmill approved.
Windmill approved.
There we go. I like it.
I do too.
If you guys are interested in trying out the new Callaway CB 23 wedges, come see us at Windmill Golf Center. We'll fit you up. Have a good one. Like and subscribe.